midnight dream, damnest thing you've ever seen. I like the likes of her. Where do I get me one of those girls? A farmer's daughter, homecoming queen, likes to fight, but a sweet little thing. She can drink iced tea and throw back a shot. Now there ain't much going, that girl ain't got.
Okay, we got the car packed and we just picked Tina up.
If it don't blow apart.
We got Tina here, we got Debbie, and me with a short arm. So
that's 3 for 10 days. That's been bad right there. What'd I do with my wallet?
We got the back seat full.
Thank you, Bob.
Now on the way back, we're going to have another lady and her stuff. So we got to get real creative on the way back how we're going to haul this stuff.
My passport
And Tina's about to forget her passport. Why ain't that in your wallet, girl? And so now
you think she could ride on top?
We're going to get ready.
I might have to ride on the luggage rack.
But we are on our way. We're going to go tonight as far as we can go, and hopefully we can get across the Virginia line.
I said we won't make it to Huntington. We gotta stop and eat.
So wish us luck. We are Canada bound, and hopefully we'll catch some big fish. Wildlife Women chapter leader Heather LeBlanc, she lives in northern Kentucky. She is originally from Canada, and she wanted to know if some of the girls would be interested in going to Canada on a fishing trip. Well, there's a bunch of us jumped at that opportunity. We started out with, I think, 4 or 5, and then we had a few more ladies that wanted to go, and we ended up with 8 ladies going to Canada on a fishing trip to Docas, Canada, Quebec, Canada, and we was on a reservation at a camp there that is rustic. They had some of the conveniences of life. You know, we had indoor plumbing, electricity, but it was not what you would call.
Okay. Just got to camp from our $1 million grocery store trip. I think we thought we were staying for 2 weeks. We're at the Tilted Took.
I got some snacks and chips and coffee and tomatoes in my bag. There's all the dry stuff here and you can shove them somewhere.
This is camp. A little bit of a tent. Look at this view. The island is absolutely beautiful, and it's an Indian reservation that has been closed actually for a while to the public for fishing, and now it's just reopened. It's got a lot of really rustic cabins, and we get there and I'm thinking, okay, this is pretty remote, but it felt a little safer than I expected because we were all together, and you know we weren't as far out on the water as I thought. But the cabins are cute, they're rustic, they're clean. There's no air conditioning, so I'm a little bit concerned about that, which ended up being okay because Canada nights were really, really cool, and I loved opening the windows and just sleeping with the breeze coming in because I have this little 6-year-old boy fetish about camping, and that was probably one of my favorite parts of the trip.
Hi, my name is Heather LeBlanc. I'm a chapter leader with Wildlife Women, and my counties are Gallatin, Boone, and Grant. And this year I organized a Canadian fishing trip in Northern Ontario. We went to a native reserve called Docas on the French River, and we stayed at the Tilted Toque Wilderness Lodge. It is absolutely beautiful on the French River. There's all sorts of great fishing. You can get muskie, walleye, pike, trout, bass, and it's world renowned for its muskie up there. Now when we went, it was really, really hot, so the fishing was really tough, but we did our best. Which I never know how to flip, because I was always used to a different motor for trolls, like a separate little one.
An electric or whatever.
Yeah.
So guys, this has been a major learning curve experience for us.
It was an experience going, you know, just getting to the campground. We had to go in by a boat. Beautiful trip up the river, not very far from where we left our vehicles. Maybe a 5-minute ride in a boat, you know, which wasn't gunning it, just flying down the lake. It was just up around the river, up the river and around. And there's a big lot of rocks. There's islands out in the river there, the French River. There's homes and cabins on these islands all over the place. Beautiful place. So, but we had to avoid some of the rocks, so we had to go past sort of and then back into the cabins to the dock there. I think they had 7 cabins there. And we were calling it the Tilted Toque, you know. Well, our friend Heather, she informs us it's Toque. It's T-O-Q-U-E. We was pronouncing it like T-O-K-E. We all just died laughing. She said, you know, here in Canada, marijuana is legal, and you know what, when you say toque, what people are thinking of. So they probably thought we were looking for a place to go smoke marijuana. I don't know. We all just cracked up over that. Okay, we got our stuff loaded in the boat. We're going to go over. There's Tina's boat. It's as full as it can be. We're in a pontoon, and it's as full as it can be in a fishing pole. Tina's parking her truck. The Tina's is going to ride over in the Tina's boat, so we're going to get us to take it. Yeah, Tina 1 and Tina 2. So they're going to come on over, and we're getting ready to go over to the cabin.
I'm prepared. I learned how to actually put on a leader, and I learned how to tie a knot, and which I totally forgot the name of the knot they taught me, but it worked multiple times. I threaded my first worm, which was so cool. I didn't have a panic attack when it was trying to jump all over me. That was awesome. So I'm happy that I've made it this far, that I think that I can actually cast, you know, reel in, get the fish off and everything by myself. So I'm so stoked about that. I'm going to consider it success if I can add a fish.
Feel more vibration on the bait when you're bringing it in. You feel it.
Yeah.
Cord. I got me a bluegill this morning, fishing here in top of the world in Canada. So we'll hopefully get on some big ones after a while. But they're biting this morning. There's Debbie and Tina back there running the boat.
Snake, a bird,
Turtle,
and the
snake,
turtle.
frog.
Tadpoles. Oh,
See what the little thing is on the end?
we thought it. Yeah, we didn't know it was a tadpole.
And turtle
Yeah.
and snake.
What kind of bird is protected? The bird. What kind of bird's protected?
All birds. Seagulls.
We saw eagle today.
So it just didn't
Oh, you
any
did?
kind of bird. We thought it was an eagle or turkey.
On the reserve, we don't kill what we don't eat. Don't kill whatever you don't eat. Kill what you eat.
Exactly. It should be that way everywhere.
But that's what the sign to protect our species, and we didn't know what kind of what those were. We knew the snake. We knew there was a bird, but we didn't know what kind of bird.
We couldn't figure out
And the turtle, but we didn't know what that little
Yeah,
one.
well, the herring is really protected here, and the seagull.
It's this
Yeah.
one. What is that?
What kind of snake is protected?
Okay, rattlesnake, snake, turtle, and that's the eagle.
Okay. What's that on the end? What's this little thing down here on the end? That's the snake.
That's a snake. Any kind of snake.
So this is the
That's a
rattlesnake.
rattlesnake.
Okay, the one that Tina and them saw that wasn't supposed to be here.
That one's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I wish you would have caught him.
No.
Tell us, how long has it been?
Hard no. Is that a challenge? I do not accept.
You gotta go back and catch the snake,
Oh, I was hoping
Deb.
he would tell us a little bit about that snake. We'll have to get him to tell us a little bit later.
Well, give me your pillowcase. I'm gonna go snake hunting. I'll go up there and whoop it.
We can put it in
I'll
a
take a
shallow
switch.
grave, and I'm cool with that.
Visit the Tilted Toque on the Upper French River to experience some of the most incredible fishing Canada has to offer. Surrounded by over 30,000 acres of crown forest, the Toque hosts 8 fully equipped 2-bedroom cabins, our main cottage, a meditation room, fish cleaning hut, and a 1,200 square foot lodge stocked with ping pong, foosball, and a good supply of games for you and your friends or family. Each of our cottages are waterside, providing you with easy access to the water and the most breathtaking views and sunsets you'll ever see. With a healthy supply of muskie, walleye, pike, and bass, you're sure to create fishing memories that will last you a lifetime. For more information or to book, visit www.tiltedtoque.ca.
Was that me when the other bat came out of our house?
I would love to call that.
No, it's on film.
No, we videoed it.
It's videoed it.
So,
Alex literally saved the day.
I was Dr. Doolittle. I saved the day the first time. The second time I was out, it came up my face. I didn't sign up for this.
This literally may get cut, but I'm going to tell it because it's hilarious. No! Alex and I are sharing the bedroom where the bats are. And, you know, I had been up the whole night the night before, no sleep. She had only had 2 hours of sleep, and it's 11 o'clock. So, literally, I'm laying there just as I'm dozing off, I hear, and I'm like, daggone it, Alex, did you have to fart?
She thought I had a flapper.
So I laid real still. Because I was like, oh my God, please don't smell. I have had a bad day. I'll throw up.
So you thought that to yourself?
Yes, I thought it to myself and I didn't say anything. And I'm just going, oh God. Then all of a sudden I felt, oh my head.
it touched you.
Its wing didn't touch me, but the wind from its wing touched my head.
Oh, it was bad.
Like,
Oh, God.
literally flying.
Okay.
Wildlife women for sure. Did you get it?
Not yet.
Alright, go out. Go out.
You're gonna have to rotate it when you get it.
Get a magazine and put it on top of the net.
Oh yeah, here.
Here, this will work too.
No.
You got him, Alex. Flip it.
Flip it. Oh, we got him.
Okay, wait,
Got him.
wait.
Drag him out.
Wait. Just wait. He's little, so he can go through.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, y'all are awesome. The Wildlife Women banner comes in handy.
Multi-purpose.
Well, that's the first time that net caught a bat.
I am less tired.
I'll just leave it out there.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, we got rid of the first one with the fishing net, so I did get to use a fishing net this trip. And so we were asleep for like an hour, and then the next day she goes, Alex, There's another one.
And this one was a freaking monster.
Okay.
It wasn't a little bitty one. The first one was a baby. So we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. And so
Yeah.
we get the fish in there, and Allie starts chasing it.
It came in my face twice, and I was like, I'm done. I'm out. Like,
And we're all in our PJs, so we're trying to, get up and get stuff on. And she's chasing it down, and we get it out, and Heather brings this Wildlife Women banner. So we catch it in the
well,
net.
because I caught it one time, but when I went to lift it up, it's not a lacrosse net, so I couldn't flip it to keep it in. So Heather's like, we engineered like I don't know, a catcher, and so we
With the Wildlife Women
wrapped it
banner.
up and like shook it outside, like to get the bait.
Snakeberries. Snakeberries.
Oh, thank you.
Snakeberry.
These are good. Snakeberries from the danger noodle.
See, and we thought we had to go up
From
in
the
woods.
danger
We
noodle?
just went around the
The note
side.
rope.
That's a no for danger noodle.
So we get on our boat, and I obviously don't know how to drive a boat either. And they had some, but not as much as I really thought, because I thought they were pretty confident. And it took a little bit to get us out there. We get out there, and our boat dies. So luckily, Tina Thornsberry and her boat's coming by, and literally our very first time out on the water, we're getting towed in because our boat died.
We might just flooded it, and that's okay. Just takes a second.
Yeah, just give it 1 minute.
Yeah, just let it dry out.
Get the girls to tow us home.
I can pull on my end too. if
Yeah, it
it's-
just doesn't want to.
They should go. It should have a neutral, a reverse, and a forward.
Yeah, forward, neutral, or
And it's
reverse
got to be in neutral to
neutral's
start.
up. Right where it's at.
Yep.
Neutral.
How do you get it in reverse? Because you won't push
This
back no
is-
further.
That's
See what I'm
the-
saying?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if that happened when I took it down here. Let's try it.
Try to get it in neutral. That's the problem. Why don't I pull y'all back to the dock? Because he may have to.
Switch it out.
Yeah, because it needs neutral's what it needs, and I don't think it's getting it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know what it will be.
Y'all want to just drift around fish up in here some, or you? Or
Yeah, we could fish some and then go back.
Is this the party bar? A flotilla.
Flotilla. So we've not been out on the water very long, and our motor decided to quit. So
And luckily we came along.
we called a
Luckily
taxi.
we was going to the same place to fish.
Yes, because there is no service on this lake, so calling each other's not working.
Not an
Just so happened we had this telepathic connection.
I had to get my water out before we came up through here, and they were all hollering, "We're going the wrong way!" I said, "Just sit up there and be quiet."
So very little fishing under our boat. We're towed in. We've had a rattlesnake. I have fought bats, and I don't have a fish. I'm seriously thinking I might turn into a city girl.
I'm Tina Thornsberry, the owner and guide of Beaver Creek Outfitters in beautiful Knott County, Kentucky, the elk capital of the East. If you were lucky and you drew a tag to come hunt in Kentucky, give us a call at 606-369-6594. Let Justin, Ross, Brad, or myself help you fill your tag of a lifetime. area, the land?
Well, our everything that we have, there's no ending to it.
Yeah.
Even when we passed on, we don't say the end or death. It's we're passed on. I'll see you in the spiritual.
Yeah.
That's what we
Believe.
There's no end for anything.
Now, what was that called? What did you say whenever they pass on?
I'm not really going to repeat it in the camera. Try.
No, so I would remember because it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It is.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Those are the important things that my grandfather taught.
Yeah.
That meat wedge.
Yeah.
Thank you. There's no thank you. It's just meat wedge is like thank you for what you've done.
Yeah.
Or thank you for what you did.
Yeah.
That's what meat wedge is. Our language is very, very simple. There's no 3 words to 1 word.
Yeah.
It's all 1 word. And when we say something, we mean it. We don't go back on our word. That's why when we went back to school, when we started school, my grandfather told us, don't learn too much of those words because they mean a whole bunch of things. Then later on I found out it does. Like a lot of words I found out that it means good enough or not good enough is, I don't know what's the word now, but I think of it sometimes.
Yeah.
Relevant, unrelevant.
Yeah.
It's not important, but everything is important. What you do is important.
Yeah.
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 That's right.
That's why when we say it, it's 1 word, and you got to mean it.
We need more of that in the world.
Yeah.
do.
No.
And so even for myself, like I'm not from around this area, I am Canadian, born, but what for this reserve, what tribe is it?
Ojibwe.
Ojibwe. Okay.
We're the strongest tribe. We're the strongest tribe of all nations.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were medicine people.
Yeah.
We were able to put needles through your arm, and that's why the Iroquois took off, and they tried to fight us, and they took off. We chased them across the border,
So is mostly this area Ojibwe?
right down to Winnipeg,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and it runs right up to Six Nations. We chased Six Nations back to
Wow.
to the Iroquois. We chased them back to the States. They came here. They tried to take over, and
Sure.
we chased them back. Not me, but
Well, yeah.
That's right. I think you're pretty fast. I think you did it.
this reserve that belongs here, the
Yeah.
Fort Reserve, was given to my great
Before it
grandfather.
gets cold.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
I'm
some.
royalty to this reserve
Oh.
because my
Wow.
great grandfather is the founder of this reserve.
Oh, wow.
Because he went
Okay.
to fight in 1812.
Yeah.
He chased back the Americans back across, and he only did with a bunch of little tribe, like a little warriors, because what he did, he meant to make fires all across the river so the Americans couldn't come across.
Oh yeah.
And when the Americans seen how many tribes there was, how many native people there were, they didn't dare come across. So they signed a treaty between.
Yeah.
And when my grandfather came back, he came back as far as Lake Nipissing, Garden Village,
Okay.
and he met my grandmother, my great grandmother there, and she was a Gula from Garden Village, and they gave him Doki's Point. But when the government wanted to reward him for fighting and everything, they granted him a reserve, and he met this old man down here at Giesel Bay, old man Giesel. And old Giesel told him, if that's the way they're going to be, take all this land that's rich
Yeah.
with everything. So my grandfather took it from Franks Bay all the way to Port Loring, and all the way down to Five Fingers.
Oh wow.
So we're one of the biggest reserves across Canada.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
But he had to build a school,
Yeah.
and he had to build a church,
Yeah.
a Catholic school and the Catholic
Catholic
church.
church.
And then they tried to take our language and our teaching.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know. I almost want to cover.
You better
Very cool.
It's
All right.
Sorry,
Thank you for that story. Thank you for sharing that with us.
So that night I switch out from fishing with Heather and her sister because I ended up learning quite a bit from them. I
put my first worm on the hook. They taught me how to do a leader. It was exciting. And I wanted to go out in the evening with Tina Thornsberry and Linda, which is always a good time. I learned from them, and we're out on the water, and it was a great night. But the mosquitoes was the biggest memory then, because they are literally as big as birds.
Have you got it off? Oh,
Look at him. It's a monster.
He's a, here.
Let me get his little thing out before he dies.
Okay, she's getting it out. Let's see. She's taking her pliers. Let's see if I can see that. I'm trying to get it.
One just pulled my worm off.
Oh, I should wear my glasses when I do this.
I know, that's why I brought mine.
Hold him tight. Here, hold him toward me. Hold him toward the camera.
Get my mini pearl.
Look how big he
Can
is.
you all tell it's the first time I used my fish grabber?
Yeah.
It works good though, don't it?
But she got one.
Awesome.
She got
Let me let him
one.
get some.
I love those things.
Bridget's first fish on the
My
trip.
first fish in Canada. All right, we
See?
can go in now.
You got one.
A couple of the girls spent 37 hours on the water. Everybody that was there caught fish, and it was really tough fishing, but we did our best.
I got it. Oh, yes. Yes. Woo! Get him in the water. Like, yes. Yeah.
Oh!
That's what I've been waiting on. That's what I've been waiting on the whole time. Yes. That's what I come to Canada for. Get my picture.
I got I'm videoing all this.
Hang on. She's getting my rear right now. Hang on. Let me get a picture.
Okay. Tina wants a picture. For her first Canadian walleye, that's what we come for.
That's exactly right.
Oh, that's nice.
Hang on. I gotta get you in the fish.
Oh man, that's a shell cracker, bluegill. What is that? That's
Sunfish, I call them. Look how pretty that is.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Hold him up here. All them pretty colors. Look at that. He's tiny, but he's pretty.
Look at his belly.
Yellow bellied.
Looks like
Got me a smallmouth bass. He ain't very big, but I can make him that way. Is he big, Debbie?
oh, he's big. He's big.
SemoCamo.com, the best the outdoor industry has to offer. From trees and camouflage to Woodhaven custom turkey calls, we try to carry only the best products. We carry Indian Creek choke tubes as well as no scent products. We also carry a full line of scent attractants. Remember, SemoCamo.com, the best the industry has to offer.
But it was kind of exciting because Tina had taught me to trout fish, and so many times I had to say, show me this again. Oh, can you get that off the hook? Oh, I dropped it, whatever. And I really had to think through everything. And this time, that was my favorite part. It's just realizing that it came natural. I got it off the hook myself. You know, everything was great. I do need to learn a little bit more about how to take care of my bait, because I took a, I already forgot what it was called, but it was a really long lure off that had 3 hooks on it, which were trebles, and I laid it on top of my bag because I thought I was just going to put it up and not go fishing again. And when I decided I was going back out with Tina, it was really fast. She's like, we're going, get your stuff. I just stuck my arm through that bag and caught myself. So my Canada trip, I caught a bass, I caught some rays, and I caught myself. It was very difficult to get that thing out of my arm, but luckily it didn't go so deep that I had to make an incision. I was able to just kind of wiggle it out with a pair of pliers. But I caught a fish.
I do too.
Our new wildlife woman.
Now, did you find out where that came from?
Yeah, from the girls.
Yeah, I know, but where did that
shirt
fishing came from? Is that a
The logo.
logo for your?
For the logo.
That's our group. Yep.
Which this right here,
Oh, that's
I don't want to
good.
touch nothing, but these are antlers. This is a target right here, like this is a fishing pole. This is the arrow for the bow, you know, and this is the lady logo. This is lipstick.
Oh. Looks like a bullet.
Oh, that's what I was trying to.
So you
bring
can
across.
hunt.
The week flew by. Seemed like time just flew by on that trip. We got to see the Niagara Falls. Got to fish in Canada. Got to see a muskie. And one of the girls caught a nice muskie. A couple girls, I think Tina got one and Alex caught one. Got to see some perch. I caught a pickerel. And a lot of the fish up there's got teeth. They got big old teeth, like almost like an alligator. So that was that was an experience. Got to see some of the different terrain, the fish, enjoy part of the world that we've never seen before, and hopefully we'll get to go back and make it maybe a bigger event every year to go back, because it's a beautiful facility. And if you join the Wildlife Women, we have different events, and not only fishing trips and stuff local. We do stuff local. We do stuff in other states, out of the country now. We've been out of the country. And hopefully we'll start a chapter in Canada. We had a girl, one of the girls that joined us. It was Heather's sister. You know, she may start up a chapter in Canada. So Wildlife Women, we're growing slowly, but we're growing. And we'd invite anybody, the ladies that wants to, come out and be with us and join us at one of our events. And maybe you'll help us grow and get to educate, encourage, and inspire other ladies to be part of Wildlife Women.
It's waterproof.
We're unloading,
It's called a dry bow bag.
getting our stuff.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong with the yellow one that's in my boat. Yeah. You'll see that it is super heavy and it's super durable. And if you dropped it in that water, it wouldn't get wet. Anything inside of it. So
This is
like $40 for it. I need to just pay somebody to carry my stuff.
I can't believe we had all this stuff.
No, and I didn't even use a third of what I packed.
Some girls drove, some girls flew. It's a long 12 to 14 hour drive for most of us. So a few of us spent the night places, and a couple of ladies just decided to drive all the way through. But all in all, I think everybody had a really good time.
Okay, we're heading back across the border into the United States. We're on the Ambassador Bridge, heading toward Detroit, I-75 south. If I won't make it tonight, what town is this here?
Windsor.
Windsor, Canada. Ain't it pretty? Beautiful. It's in the afternoon, get close to sunset.
500 meters, continue straight onto Ambassador Bridge Street.
And she's telling her in 500 meters to continue straight, so we hope to get to do that.